So I wanted to respond to the question of oppression that happens in higher education, and how I experienced it as an African American woman in a top tier research institution. And it came in form of oppression and isolation and these micro discriminatory practices. And I didn't know how to deal with them or how to describe them or use those words at the time, but reflecting, I think that's how I would describe them. Now, I have an example of how it manifests, so I'll just use that. Okay, so imagine that I finished my master's degree and I'm presenting at a conference, our national conference. The caveat is that I'm in a male-dominated field of geography. So I have finished my master's degree. I am presenting my master's degree findings. I am getting my presentation ready, and someone who is an ex-office mate walks up to me and says to me, "Yvette, is that you? We never thought you'd make it." And I said, "Yes, it's me," taken aback by this whole thing. And so all the while that I'm getting ready to make my presentation, I'm thinking about, who is this we? Now, I spent years at this institution and had a dozen office mates and a dozen professors. So who's this we who never thought I'd make it? So those kind of micro and not so micro oppressive acts are traumas. And so to deal with the historical traumas that come along with being a minority in this majority culture anyway, I have that to bear. Now I have these micro discriminatory practices to mitigate. And, I understand people don't always know what they're doing is an oppressive act or is causing someone discomfort and hurt. But I think we need to be more mindful. And how I survived it is my relationship with my family and my God, because it's a sheer miracle to get out of that institution and come along as far as I have, 6 years almost, in another majority white institution of higher ed. And because I'm a black woman, I'm a twofer, so the pay is low, and the expectation is that there is something innately wrong with me anyway, or unqualified. So if I hear those whispers, they can just eat at you. And how I survive them is, through prayer, and know that, this is part of my purpose, and I know that I can weather these storms. But is it easy? No. I've gone through 3 bouts of therapy to get this far, and not in small part because I have tried to survive in this system and not give up and bail. So I think we as a human race, but us in leadership positions in particular, need to be mindful about how we perceive people and their qualifications, because we all have something to learn from one another, something to teach one another, and to hold those biases and wait and truly hear what the person actually can bring to the table before you assume too much. So,
thank you very much.